Marcella. If y'all ain't following Marcella, y'all better go there and follow Marcella. That is the DA over there, district attorney. I ain't lying. That girl. I don't call her no bitch because that's my girl. I can call her one, but because that's my girl. But Marcella over there spilling tea, honey. Somebody said it's a storming. Nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all got to come on my live if y'all want to know what's going on.
All right, y'all. Miss Wanda is spilling all the tea on Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you thought the drama was already at its peak, just wait until you hear what she has to say. At 49, Wanda is finally letting loose, and she's not holding anything back. She's exposing behind-the-scenes feuds, calling out cast members, and even dropping bombshells about the show's future. So, is Huntsville really done for good? And if so, who's to blame? Stick around because what Miss Wanda just revealed is about to change everything. We all know Love and Marriage Huntsville is built on drama, but lately things have been messier than ever. Cast members are at each other's throats, rumors of contract disputes are flying, and fans are convinced the show is on the verge of collapse. For months, there's been speculation who's staying, who's leaving, and if the show can even continue. But now, Miss Wanda is breaking her silence and she's laying it all out, and if you know Wanda, you know she doesn't sugarcoat anything. So, what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's get into it.
It feels so good, but it does have shown off Miss Wanda. Y'all got to show up. Y'all might have to show up and show out. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. GD. I ain't said no GED. I said GD. Okay? A lot of y'all might say, oh, that's about all she got is a GED. And real, and did, and will, and got it. That part right there. Because I know some meters up in here.
Miss Wanda has always been one of the most unpredictable figures on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Whether she's fiercely defending her daughter LaTisha, taking shots at Melody Holt, or stirring up drama with the men on the show, she knows how to keep things interesting. But lately, something has changed. Instead of just throwing shade and making controversial comments, Wanda is now speaking out about what's really happening behind the scenes, and she's making some serious claims that, if true, could confirm the show is officially done. During a recent live session, Wanda didn't hold back. She flat out said that Love and Marriage Huntsville is over for good and that fans need to brace for what's coming next. But here's the thing, this isn't the first time Wanda has said something shocking. She's known for being blunt, sometimes even exaggerating just to prove a point. So the real question is this just Wanda being Wanda? Or does she actually know something we don't? What makes this different is the confidence in her voice. She wasn't just speculating, she was speaking as if the decision had already been made. And let's be real, Wanda may be messy, but she's not dumb. If she's saying the show is done, she's either seen something or heard something real. The bigger issue is that Wanda wasn't just talking, she was dropping receipts. And that's where things really got messy. According to Wanda, the biggest problem behind the scenes isn't just the drama between cast members, it's the producers themselves. She claims that over the past few months, production has completely lost control, there have been explosive fights, cast members refusing to film together, and even behind-the-scenes betrayals that made working conditions unbearable. Some of the show's biggest names allegedly walked away from scenes mid-filming, refusing to be in the same room with certain people. And without key players willing to film, how can a reality show even function? But that's not all. Wanda also claimed that money disputes have been a major issue. Some cast members felt they weren't being paid enough, while others thought certain people were getting special treatment. Allegedly, some stars even threatened to quit unless their demands were met. This kind of division made it nearly impossible for the show to stay on track. And here's where things get even crazier. OWN, the network behind Love and Marriage Huntsville, might be done with all of it. Word is, executives are tired of the constant fighting and drama off camera. They're allegedly frustrated that the cast is becoming harder to manage, and at this point, they're questioning if keeping the show alive is even worth the trouble. So could this really be the end of Huntsville? From what Wanda is saying, it's not looking good, but if you thought that was bad, wait until you hear who Wanda blamed for everything falling apart.
I said you was a step, brother. Step to the left, okay? Step over now. Step over. Because you don't know what them doing in their household when you weren't there? You just said you met them when she was 16 or 17 years old, so you just came into their life maybe 10 or 15 years ago. Okay? You just came into their life. You don't know what was going on.
Miss Wanda didn't come to play. She came with names. And the first person in her line of fire, Melody Holt. According to Wanda, Melody has been destroying Love and Marriage Huntsville from the inside. She accused her of creating unnecessary chaos, stirring up drama for the cameras, and making it impossible for the rest of the cast to work together. In Wanda's words, Melody isn't just part of the problem, she is the problem. But here's where things get tricky. Fans are divided on this. Some people believe Melody has been carrying the show since day one, and without her there would be no Huntsville. Others argue that her ongoing drama with Martell Holt has overshadowed everything else, turning the show into a never-ending cycle of the same toxic arguments. A person commented saying, "Melody has been carrying this show. If she leaves, Huntsville is done. Wanda just mad she ain't the star." Another one added, "Wanda blamed Melody for everything, but let's be real, this show was messy from the start. OWN is tired of all of them." And then there's Carlos King, the mastermind behind Love and Marriage Huntsville. Wanda hinted that Carlos might be making some big changes behind the scenes, and not everyone is going to survive them. If what she's saying is true, some familiar faces might be getting pushed out. Could Melody be one of them? But Wanda didn't stop there. She also claimed that the OWN network is completely fed up with the drama, both on and off the screen. Allegedly, executives are considering shutting the whole thing down because they don't see a future where the cast can actually work together again.
Find somebody else to play with. If you want to come over here and play on me, you can do that.
So, is Wanda just being messy, or does she actually know something the rest of us don't? Given her close connections, it's possible she's hearing whispers from behind the scenes. But at the same time, we all know Wanda loves a little controversy, and if that wasn't enough, Wanda just made a shocking claim that changes everything. Even if Love and Marriage Huntsville really is coming to an end, Wanda wants everyone to know she's not going anywhere. During her live session, Wanda dropped a major hint. She's the idea of a possible spinoff featuring her, LaTisha, and a mix of fresh faces. If Huntsville is done, Wanda seems ready to keep the drama alive in a show of her own. But the big question is OWN actually considering this? Or is this just Wanda stirring the pot like she always does? Here's what we do know. Sources have been saying that Carlos King has been looking at new directions for the franchise. That could mean cutting out certain cast members, shifting focus, or even introducing an entirely new cast under the Love and Marriage umbrella. If that's the case, Wanda's claim isn't as far-fetched as it seems. The real question is, would you watch a Wanda-led show? Some fans would love to see her front and center, while others feel like she's already done enough damage to Huntsville. Either way, one thing's for sure, Wanda is making it clear that she's not ready to fade into the background.
I like this, whatever her or whoever. Anybody on that show can get it. Say something bad about me and mine. And watch, don't y'all get it. Just say something. I want y'all, you better let me say, I'ma come at your ass. You better say, you could be talking about your teeth in your mouth. But I thought you said, Tisha girl, I'm coming at your.
With all the chaos, walkouts, and behind-the-scenes feuds, it's easy to believe that Love and Marriage Huntsville is done for good. But hold on, because this story might not be as simple as Wanda made it seem. Some insiders are now claiming that OWN isn't pulling the plug completely. Instead, the network might be reworking the show, possibly with a brand new cast and format. If that's the case, Huntsville might not be over in the way Wanda suggested. It could just be going through a major transformation. So what does that mean for the fan favorite stars? Reports suggest OWN has been frustrated with how divided the cast has become. The constant feuds, the refusal to film together, and the legal drama between some members have made production a nightmare. If the network decides to reset the series, it could mean saying goodbye to certain faces and introducing fresh new personalities to take the spotlight. But that raises another question. Would fans accept a rebooted version of Huntsville without its original stars? Wanda's claim that Huntsville is really over might not mean cancellation. It could just mean the show as we know it is coming to an end. And if OWN is looking for new energy, it might explain why Carlos King has reportedly been scouting for fresh talent to shake things up. So is this the end of Huntsville or just a major shakeup? At this point, nothing is confirmed, but one thing's for sure, the show will never be the same again. Whether Love and Marriage Huntsville is really over or just evolving, one thing is clear, this franchise has changed reality TV in a big way. But now the future is completely up in the air, so what do you guys think? Is Huntsville really done for good? Would you watch a completely new cast, or do you think the show won't work without its original stars? And do you believe Wanda's version of events, or is she just stirring the pot like she always does? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next update.